Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Alice in Wonderland. Let's continue. So, we're off to the new area, finally. Took us 30 minutes of wandering through mostly old area to get to this point. So, yeah, here's good content creation. As soon as you start the video, go to a loading screen. Loading screens are too long, but they're infrequent enough that it's pretty easy to forget them. We're looking for the White Queen.
Near the castle! Red Knight, near the castle!
These are funny because this is like the... Wow, I'm in the middle of the fight. I thought it was a cutscene.
Let me go!
That's smart!
Take me away!
Hurry and trap!
Help! They're taking me away!
It would be kind of funny to see what happens here, but I don't think anything would
They'll
happen.
never find me here.
Let's see.
I'm warning you! Have you seen me?
Well, I got
I
never
do
died.
hope that's the last we see of those awful nights.
That was about the 7th time, too, by the way, that we have been attacked by the knights. Yeah, and it seems like unless we're entering a large section here, or some kind of chess mini game puzzle, it seems like we're gonna kind of just walk right up to the White Queen. Like, we've got some white roses, which my homing dishes can take out for really no reason. And see, we're working our way around.
I like these!
You made that look easy.
And it doesn't seem like the bees are freezable or anything, so the bees feel like a creature designed intentionally to be one of the other characters that you could kill in the game, like the other characters you could kill, and then they were not even programmed so far as to be able to do that. Which is an odd diversion, certainly, because, like, Wonderland seems to be a sort of brutal place. And if I fall in the water, I assume I'm just gonna die. And since we kind of know things are hidden in plant, like, if I could freeze these bees, they would highlight, even if I was doing the wrong thing. And there should be something right here. It is a door.
How terribly clever.
And we've got to
It worked. Wonderful.
collect this. And then we've got to... Well, I needed the cat. Bring about that. That gives us a big chest. But in all honesty, opening a big chest is not as useful as this pawn being a pawn upgrade, or this pawn being a pawn upgrade. 2 upgrades in one place is asking for quite a lot, but we're kind of near the end of the game too.
This is my mooring.
The White Queen's palace is round here some... Ah, there it is.
Is she in, do you think, the White Queen?
So, it seems like this is yet another section of the game that might have been programmed by a different team. They're going with more of a
You did it!
in-game cutscene conversations that are allowing me to then interfere with the depiction of the cutscenes because I'm running around trying to play the game sort of like how a kid would play it, and therefore I'm being impatient. Seems like there's just marble rooftops, well, marble mountains. And there's an area that doesn't seem like it was finished. But this, I think this goes somewhere. It would be rather strange if this is also unfinished. Okay. So I made this chess piece, and then what? Alright. It seems almost like the idea is I have to make a full chess set of pieces before I can enter the area. I don't know if that's really the case or not. There's just like nothing here. Like, look at this. If there is anything here, it is a fast travel back to the beginning of the level. And certainly from my memory of the cartoon, there was no White Queen, and like it gets a little a little too much like Wizard of Oz, and Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz are already a little close together. So, like having having the idea of a red queen and white queen, a good witch and a bad witch, effectively. Didn't really help. I think at least one interpretation of you can take from the story of Alice in Wonderland. Achievement obtained? What achievement did I just get? Was that like did that count as the last 30 pieces of furniture I needed to break? Like, we need to figure out what I just got. We still have chests open. We had already done impossible ideas and enemies. It did. The game cheated completely and finished furniture for me, because I was not one hit away from destroying furniture. And see, this looks like just a card guard's archery bow, which is an interesting thing of design, I suppose, but it certainly doesn't really feel like it deserved its own thing. So maybe these other achievements will just cheat and give them to hand them over too. To undeservedly hand them to me. Which, that's not something you want in any video game for kids or otherwise. You don't want the game to feel like it's cheating in your favor, even though it oftentimes is, if it becomes blatantly obvious. Hey, some pigs.
You just use your watch, and everything stops.
So I need 3 more of these pigs. And the game is like giving up here. Like, can you say anything else besides that? That the game is just completely and totally giving up and letting you get all the achievements. Let's see. Like, and I don't fully understand why this wants telekinesis. Like, there's nothing under there? And as far as I can tell, there's nothing up here. Like, well, apparently these are telekinesis, but I have to remember how this whole system works.
Well done.
Which is to tap Y until you select the thing you want to select. I guess all of that is just to get to this. Okay. Fair enough. These rocks. Are they gonna break something?
Twist.
There's another pig here. It respawns. So that achievement's obtained. Alright. Which, we know we're gonna get these two. Very decent chance we'll get all of the chests if we run around. And there's only 2 more chest pieces, but there's like 3 to unlock. And then there's only 1 waiting bird somewhere. Which does put us in the position that makes me feel like, yeah, we're gonna get everything. Nice rainbow behind this. Let's see, so. Buy an upgrade, impossible ideas. Now each impossible idea counts for 2. That's completely useless. 3-hit combo. Let's see how this works. If you take Mitris into battle, press X 3 times in a row, which there was a combo system it felt like that we had at the very beginning of the game, and we were getting graded for doing combos, and then all of a sudden that stopped happening. So either I was not doing combos or the game changed. Which I would say the game probably changed. There's only 2 more Cheshire things, and almost certainly they're hidden around the world. Where the Cheshire Cat wasn't. And unless this game is going to be so kind as to put the wandering bird over here, which I don't think it is. Play as the Cheshire Cat.
Can you teach me how to do that, Cat?
Into existence. And now move this guy into place. And it feels like everything is lined up. Seriously? Maybe I need to... Nope, this is a move. Maybe I just need to move everything forward.
That's such a marvelous skill you have there.
That was a little complicated because it implied to me, as an adult video game player, it implied to me that there might be a puzzle here where I needed to move some to the back and some to the front, but instead it really just wanted everything to the front. This is an incredibly empty level. We're gonna go in this castle and probably just see a cutscene and then leave. Maybe we'll do a boss fight. But I have a hard time even kind of believing that. And hey, we have that doubler. And then I walked too close to the doorway. See, the White Queen, she kind of feels like she might be the real Alice. But no.
You're a little smaller than I expected. Must be the Pishalva.
I see. Try this one instead.
What is it?
Just drink it, dear. It's perfectly normal.
And her dress just magically changes yet again.
You should be feeling much more like yourself now, Alice.
Absalom said she wasn't hardly Alice.
She may have been not hardly Alice before, but she's almost completely Alice now.
I knew it! I knew it! Oh,
so these 4 guys we've been playing as
The Frabjous days tomorrow. Alice isn't ready yet.
Have been protecting and battling for Alice, and that somehow turned Alice into more of a warrior.
The armor. How could we forget? The Jabberwocky's jaws and claws will tear her limb from limb.
Wait, it's not. It's 5 guys, isn't it?
But I'm just Alice. I'm not ready to...
Exactly. You need the armor to be completely Alice. All our champions have worn the armor.
They wear it well. But where is it?
Did you see the door in the round hall that was locked with a white padlock?
Yes.
It's no longer locked. You will find the armor through there. Then you will be completely Alice, our champion.
I still don't think I'm...
I have 2 more gifts that may help. When you next look at the map, you'll see that I've marked all the secrets of Wonderland on it. Who knows what you may find out there? And to help you move around more freely, I fixed it so you can pass through all the Alice doors without having to change size. Too much
So in other
optical
words,
and Pishsalva is terribly bad for you, you know.
they're
along.
just directly
Fine
telling you that
line.
the game is now
Time is running
open.
away from us.
Really? I thought we'd resolved that little misunderstanding.
So I guess the good news is since the world is so achievement unlocked again, which is memorial. Was this a good frame rate cutscene? It's alright, I guess.
Welcome to Mama.
But she doesn't really do anything at all. So we might as well just get all the chests and the chest pieces. We're only missing like 2 of them. And now that the map has completely told us where things are, where we should be good. Yep, no waiting bird here. So we'll look here to start with. And we can see that there are several things over here to collect. And there's nothing over there to collect. And we may have just lucked out because it doesn't look like there's anything really to collect on this lower portion either. So we can just fast travel. It doesn't seem like there's even anything in this section to collect. There's a couple things here. There's a few things in the stables we missed. Wow. Anything in the desert? No, we got everything in the desert. Good. But yeah, you can see the game is really giving up on adding any more content. So, is there even a fast travel? We might as well save. So we've been through the number of save files 3 times. And it certainly makes it easier to not have to deal with the thought of the different size Alice doors, but it will be kind of interesting to see how that works. Like, there's only one door in this entire land. So.
Look! I can get through this door without any Peshalva.
The White Queen is always right.
Of course, I guess we don't ever actually watch Alice crawl through the door. So Alice probably won't shrink or grow at all in the game from now on. Oh, there she is crawling through the door. And they did make an animation for that. Which I guess that's just another example of where the game wasted energy animating something when they could have been making more levels. The question will be, should I go here or go back to the round room and just kind of start? It would have been nice if they had just fast traveled me, at the very least, to the round room. That seemed unnecessary.
Look, they're here!
If I met the White Queen, I'll have anyone at our age. Act at once!
You have to be less than
Right there! Intruders!
Did that double that? I think it did.
Will these insufferable nights not leave me alone?
I bet the answer to that question is probably no. They won't.
They are awful. Let's hurry along to the round hall.
Like, I bet everywhere I go is going to focus around the idea of running into more enemies. And seriously, I don't want to bother to have to watch that animation every time. Like, I saw it once. You could have shown me a cutscene. We could have been done with it.
They'll never leave me alone. Maybe I should just give myself up.
Don't be silly, Alice. We can handle this. Down with bloody species.
How many of these things can there possibly be?
And you're not getting through this quick enough for this to be for this to have this many.
So hard! Stay back!
Like, just increasing the number of enemies is usually not the only solution you can do. It's usually the laziest solution. Like, the game desperately needs to get rid of some of the stronger enemies and replace them with other strong enemies.
Oh no! Please make them stop.
Like, and at this rate, I think I want to get to the round hall just to see if I can stop things from attacking me, because this isn't adding anything.
Where are you taking me?
Ow, chill!
More? Impossible.
Of course I'm taking damage, and of course I'm dying. The system is not particularly fun. It was alright at the beginning, but now it's just gotten to a crazy amount.
You did it! And there were so many that time.
Yeah, way too many.
That showed them. Quickly now. The round hall is close by.
So, yeah, I say we take the shortcut to the round hall. I think it would be kind of crazy not to do that. But I also don't want to just immediately... Am I going the right direction? Nope. I don't want to just go towards the end of the game. I played thoroughly enough for it to make sense. To keep playing. So, to the round hall, it would be nice if we get some kind of explanation or guarantee that we don't need to. We don't need to deal with too many more enemies. Because, like, there's just a lot here. Like, we can't even see the map here. Or sometimes the map works. Like, there's only one fast travel. And so, if I go back here to get the one upgrade, and then these yellow dots are almost certainly just more chests. Maybe that would be enough to do everything. Like, maybe we could just get the achievements and then say good enough. Let's see. Where are we on that count for that question? I guess probably nowhere close, because it's the big chests that are going to kill us. We've got to find all 15 big chests. And probably in the process of getting all 15 big chests, we're going to end up having to go back to almost every area. So, at this point, let's say we were maybe 7, maybe 8 hours into the gameplay, I'm guessing. We have 29,000 impossible ideas with nothing really to spend them on. And most kids would probably not have been entertained enough with this game to decide to go for the full collectathon OCD gameplay. Most kids, I think, at this point would run to the ending, get the Alice armor, and finish the game. But since I am an OCD video game player myself, I'm actually gonna go for it, and I'm gonna try to get everything. Well, it's been another 30 minutes, so that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.